Portland Bike Polo started in like '99. We're like the third city in the whole world to get bike polo. And it's gone in various stages of numbers. And no, it's pretty loose. There aren't any like official teams. People just play with each other. There are teams that go and compete at tournaments, but they're not, that vibe isn't here at Pickup at Alberta Park. We mostly just try and have a good time, support each other, play competitively, but also coach each other to be better players.
I like trying to steal the ball from people when they don't think that you have a chance to get it, and you just come in there and you get it. You know, once you start playing, you can't stop. You just got to keep playing. It's very addicting, very fun. It's intimidating at first because you think it's gonna be impossible. But if you can ride a bike, you can play polo. You get out there and you try, and everybody sucks at first. All I did was ride around in circles and run into walls for about 6 months, but eventually you figure it out. It's a lot of fun.
And so the rules are, you want to make sure we're trying not to hurt each other, right? So no screening, no running into each other. We want to have safe, fair ball control. And so you can't play the ball in the sky too much, and just got to have good hard rippers with the end of your mallet. Big shots you can only take with the end of your mallet. You can't do it with the side of your mallet. Like, you're not allowed to put your foot down on the ground. And so for newbies, we try and give grace for that rule so that way people can feel comfortable on the bike and get used to it all. It is a steep learning curve. The people that we've seen come out and try it and really succeed are people that have a mountain biking or trials background, because they've got that bike control. Cyclocross also helps you have that bike control. And people that played hockey, lacrosse, or golf, that helps you get the mallet control down. So having one or the other really helps out a lot. But the thing is, coming out here and giving it a shot, challenging yourself, and being a part of the community and hanging out with all these weirdos, you keep wanting to come back. It feels good. It's exciting. I would say every major city in the United States has a club. It's all over Canada. It's all over Mexico. It's in South America. There's a club that's been springing up in India that we've all been learning about. And it's all over Europe, and I would say it's bigger in Europe. Like France has a huge scene. Yeah. So this is my Polo bike, and we're looking at an enforcer bike, medium size, made in Portland, Oregon. Actually, made in Peru, designed in Portland, Oregon. But so we got a short wheelbase, so you can turn really quick, and we've got kind of beefier mountain bike style cranks to handle all of the torque and jumping that we put onto the gear. Pretty small, yeah, so you can have a quick acceleration. A lot of people are also really good at doing wheelie turns and such like that, so you want to have that quick rotation so you can get that wheel up and whip it around, your front wheel. There's also, it's a single speed. A lot of people ask, are you playing on fixed gears? The game originated on fixed gears, but we moved away because it's easier to just not have that motion. You don't have to focus on it while you're taking that shot. You want to be able to just focus on the movement to take the shot. They're reinforced around the bottom brackets and at the head tubes.
Just strength-wise?
Yeah, because that's where they've had fail points in the past when they were first made. This bike is also a first generation. The new generations now have a tapered head tube, so they're even beefier and more stable. The one front brake, yeah, and I'm going with the hydraulic, so it's even more sturdy, more stout. And so what I've got here is a disc guard to protect my rotor so that a ball or a bike or a mallet won't bend it and make it so I can't use my bike for the game. Another thing is I've got 48 spokes in my wheel, and this is for two reasons. One, so that it stops the ball so that somebody, when I'm in goal, it won't pass through. But then also, if you look at my bike, I've broken a lot of spokes from blocking a lot of shots, and my bike the wheel stays true. So it's a double benefit there. I think I've got 5 or 6 spokes broken in there. Got the pad, yeah, this is so that I can keep my mallet in it. I use these straps so I can transport it. Okay. A lot of people also use pads on the stem, so when they fall forward, they don't hurt themselves too bad.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Tell me about
it. So here is a very heavily used mallet, and this features a head that's made in Spain and a shaft that's, the head's made in France, the shaft is made in Spain, and this is just like airplane grade aluminum. It's very strong, very lightweight. And then this is UHMW plastic that is CNC machined. And what's special about this one is it has this nylon ring so that you can see how this is starting to get beat up here. If I didn't have this, it would be even worse. So it keeps the form of my head for longer so that I can keep scooping the ball if I wanted. Here, I got a ball right here. It allows me to catch it like this and move around, and if I was better, I could scoop it into the air. And then you'll notice that there's a cap here, and this is to make it so I can have a more accurate and harder shot.
He needs a new mallet, and you can get a new mallet from his company, Heckler's Alley.
Like, the better people are at something, like, the more fun it is. So it's just like the higher skill, the more fun you can have. So I just feel like I want to like do cool stuff, even sometimes at the detriment of it being a smart play. I'd rather do a cool play. Well, I'm a big fan of airmail. Like, I like scooping it up to myself and then hitting it out of the air.
Oh, that's legal?
Yeah, as long as you keep it below the handlebars. Yeah, it's kind of like you scoop it up and then it's like usually you shoot through like this, kind of like a pop, and you can kind of like lob it up over people. It's very good.
I'm gonna make my roommate cry.
Oh my gosh. Wait, out of joy or pain?
Pain.
I'm extra excited about this game because I'm playing my housemate. So I kind of like do things that are maybe not ideal for the refs, but I do what I can and try to make some goals. So we'll see what happens on the court.
So good. Double win. Good position.
And yeah, every Sunday we're here. In the wintertime, we try and start at 10, but I would say if you want to come check it out, come out at noon. That's the best time to find people out here to play.